Hello, everyone. Welcome to Team Leader Callouts for Boiler Gold Rush 2021. Yes. My name is Brianna Mildor. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am 1/3 of recruitment and retention on SOC.
Hey y'all, my name's Anant. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am part of the orientation committee.
Hey y'all, my name is Kaylee Kirkman. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am on the Training and Development Committee of SSC.
And my name is Cam Hoyt. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am one of the program coordinators here for orientation, and I serve as a professional staff member.
So first, we just want to ask some questions, get to know some of y'all. Where are you joining us from? Put it down in the chat. Go ahead and write us in the doobly-doo in the chat where you're coming from, whether it's internationally or just your bedroom in McCutcheon. We don't know. We would like to know. All right, so we've got somebody from lots of people from Westlaw, someone from India, I think I saw. Wow, there's something. Kentucky. Wow. Transferred this semester from New Jersey. That's dope. And walk. Heck yeah, walk. That's what I'm talking about. We've got some New Jersey people on our team, so we're pretty happy about the New Jersey. Yeah, shout out to New Jersey. Heck yeah, that's so awesome. Oh, yeah. Multiple shout outs to New Jersey. Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, we got another question, just kidding. How did you hear about this call out? So go ahead and put that in the chat as well. How did you hear about team leader call outs? Who let you know? Did we let you know? I want to know. Boiler Cold Rush. Oh, we've got someone from Boiler Cold Rush. That's awesome. Email, other team leaders. Email, Grand Prix, Supers, older brother. Yeah, that's a Supers. Little brother, that's awesome. Current Supers, yes. Oh, so cool. Anyone else? Anything else? Okay, nope. Then I'm gonna just move on. So I'm gonna, oh, just kidding. Email, Instagram. Instagram. Heck yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna go into this presentation now. Welcome. There we go. So we're just going to first talk about the BGR student success. Oh boy, what is going on? Sorry, my computer is frizzing. There we go. The BGR Leadership Model. Oops, sorry. And first, we're going to talk about student success programs and professional staff. So that's Cam Hoyt.
All right, so I just want to give you a little background about who is kind of working in our office in Kroc as professional staff members. So there are 5 of us total. So we have Craig Johnson, who is our director. Craig has been here for around 5 years, so has been in every single position that we all have held. So it's pretty cool that he's seen the program, and he's a great leader to have on our team. Up next, we have our 2 assistant directors. So Virginia Cabrera, who is from New Jersey, and she's also in this call out, so she probably commented. And then, yep, there she is. And then joining her is Todd Braverman. So he is one of our other assistant directors. He's originally from California. And then myself and Estavian Ward are the program coordinators. So I'm originally from Massachusetts, and Estavian is from Michigan. So we are very excited to have you all join us in this virtual call out. And we're really excited to see your applications and hopefully have you join us as team leaders this summer.
Thank you so much, Cam. So next we're going to go into Ooh, there we go. Your student orientation committee. So our jobs, me and the two other people that you've just met. So the student orientation committee for Boiler Gold Rush 2020. Our chair is Jamie Lautenschlager. She is in the middle right there. She's amazing, great person. On recruitment and retention is Cameron Ball, myself, Brianna Mildor, and Rachel Feinberg. On training and development is Meena Mathur, Garrett Garver, and Kaylee, as you see this morning. And on orientation initiatives, we have Andrea Whittekind and Anant, who you met this morning as well. So next, underneath SOC, are team supervisors. So these are mentors to team leaders. They lead trainings to prepare team leaders for the week of BGR, and they help run the logistics of the week of so you can focus on the new students. They help with things such as wristbands to get into for daily dinings, and as well as crosswalks. So if you heard somebody telling you to keep the mask on and social distance, that's probably super. And next, we're going to go to Kaylee for the rest of the BGR leadership model.
Yeah, thanks, Bree. So the question is, where do you fall on this leadership model? And that would be the team leader and team leader international position. So you'll be directly mentored by team supervisors, and then you'll be leading and interacting with the new students. So what is this job anyways? What is a team leader? So a team leader, it is an entry-level volunteer leadership role that supports the mission and vision of Boiler Gold Rush, BGR, orientation programs, the Student Success Programs Department at Purdue, and then Purdue University. So team leaders, your goal is to work to create an inclusive environment that enhances the growth of new students. You will be actively participating in team leader trainings, events, programs, anything that happens throughout the year. And overall, you want to support the new students during the week of Boiler Gold Rush and Boiler Gold Rush International. So looking a little bit more closely at the role of team leaders and what you do during the week of. So overall, you are going to be the first friendly face that new students will see at Purdue. You will be assisting the new students, both first year students and transfer students in their transition to Purdue. You get to introduce all of our wonderful Purdue traditions to them, and you'll also be leading new students around campus to the different interest and academic sessions. So Bree's now going to talk a little bit more about the Team Leader International position.
Yes, so BGR Team Leader Internationals assist international students transition to Purdue. So they're supplementary position to the BGR TL position, and they will train to develop their cultural intelligence before the week of, so the beginning of August when everyone comes back. And this picture is from pre-pandemic 2019, but look at these lovely TLIs. They're just having a great time.
All right, so what are some team leader requirements? So as a team leader, you need to maintain a cumulative GPA of 2.0 or higher, be a full-time Purdue student during the spring and fall 2021 semesters, be in good academic and disciplinary standings, have a passion for Purdue University, and most importantly, you don't have to be in person to become a team leader. Additionally, if you are a team leader, you cannot be part of the following organizations: Gamma Chi, Supplemental Instruction Leader, Resident Assistant, Marching Band, Fall Student Athlete, or the Purdue Musical Organizations, such as Purduettes, and Glee Club, etc.
All right, so I'm going to give you a little back story as to kind of what BGR looked like this year due to the COVID pandemic. So obviously there was a global pandemic going on, but despite all those challenges presenting to us, we were still able to put on Boiler Gold Rush and Boiler Gold Rush International. We definitely had to modify a lot of the things that we typically had done at the program, but the professional staff, we worked really hard to make it a really good program, we hoped, for both international students and domestic students. So BGRI programming, we shifted it to a track instead of it being its old supplemental BGR program, and really listened to the university and kind of what the direction they were looking for. So we weren't allowed to have guests this year, but hopefully moving forward, that'll be something that we can move back to. For the first time, we also offered a fully online option for both BGR and BGRI. We had over 700 new students that were supported by our 50 student volunteers. So that was online team leaders and online team supervisors. And this option was free, no cost for them. And most of their interactions were with the students in a WebEx room. And all BGR and BGRI participants, both residential and online, were added to a BGR Brightspace course. Now, obviously, we saw some success in some of these things that we've done. And so that is looking forward for BGR 2021. That is something that we probably will do. Something that I want to present to you all and talking with the rest of P staff, these are some points we came up with. So this program and the position are ever changing. So simply, you are applying for a position that you don't know the outcome of what it will look like for BGR 2021, but the truth is, neither do I as a professional staff member. So we really understand and care about this program ourselves, and we know how much it'll mean to you as a team leader. So we hope that regardless of what happens, you'll be excited to fulfill the true purpose of orientation, which is 1, to build community amongst others, 2, would be to help students navigate campus, and 3, every student that comes in our doors feels welcome to Purdue, regardless of their in-person or online. And so we hope that you'll still join us regardless of the unknown, because it is a really cool position, and we promise to make sure that it is positive for both you as a team leader and also the new students.
So important dates. If you are selected to become a team leader, you will be required to first attend the team leader retreat in April 2021. This may be virtual. Second, return to campus for and actively participate in Boiler Gold Rush 2021. The specific return dates will be shared at a later point, and participate in team leader trainings beginning in April of 2021. So what does the application process look like? Obviously, step 1 is to fill out your application. The deadline to do this will be Friday, February 12th at 11:59 p.m. Step 2 is the group interviews. So the dates between these are February 15th to February 19th. These will be virtual as well, so just be prepared for that. Step 3 is the individual interviews. If you are selected from the group interviews, that is February 28th to March 7th. This will also be virtual. And then the final step is to receive your decision via Purdue email. This will probably be by the end of March.
All right, so I will now go into how to apply. So first, you may want to get your phones out, take a picture of this real quick. The website you will be going to will be purdueorientation.ereslife.com. Or you can visit this email, or not email, sorry, this link at the bottom as well to get into your application. So I'm going to take my time. All right. So step 1, you're going to select view available job postings. This is the first page that you will be sent to when you click on that link, and you will collect, view available job postings. And then step 2, you will click the BGR Team Leader 2021 application link right there. And I do want to say that there may be other jobs available, so please be sure that you're clicking the BGR Team Leader 2021 posting and not another posting for another job, because that would be kind of awkward. Step 3 is to click the Apply Now button, which is just right there. We got it circled and everything. Real green, really juicy. And then you're going to begin filling out the About You section for the following questions. So, things about what you're looking for, who referred to you, stuff like that. And then steps 5, 6, and 7. First, you're going to copy this link and paste it into a new tab so that you do not lose your application link or your application website. So you want to just copy and paste this Flipgrid link, and then you will do a video question. You're gonna answer a prompt for a video, and then you will do a short response question with at least 400 words for step 6. So we ask that if there are no fewer than 400 words for this short response question. And then after that, you will check the information release consent box and then submit. Make sure your application is complete and then click submit, and you're all good. You will receive a confirmation email that your application was submitted. Please continue to check your Purdue email for the link to select your group interview date at that time. But after that, you're all good to go. So when does this application close? It closes February 12th, 2021 at 11:59. So please make sure that you have your application done and submitted by February 12th at 11:59 p.m. So now you're asking, like, why am I applying? Why should I apply to this? You know, what's the dealio? So we're gonna have one of our SOC members, Anant, tell us about his experience and why he applied to be team leader.
Yeah, so as a team leader, I think this was probably one of the best experiences that I had and one of the most liberating experiences. Coming in as a new student, coming from New Jersey, I was the only person from my hometown to come to Purdue, so I didn't know anybody. The whole culture of Indiana was so much different than New Jersey that it just threw me off guard. And I felt alone. I felt like I wanted to go back home and just be with my old friends and everything like that. But my team leaders at the time, they did an amazing job of really unifying the group, really bringing everybody together and making me feel like this is a family and I'm not just the only person from out of state in my group. By the end of the experience, my new student group actually became some of my best friends to this day. During freshman year, we would go and eat at every single dining court at every single meal. We would hang out. We would just do everything together because my TLs did such a great job of making us feel like this was a family. So I knew that going into this experience, I wanted to do the same thing for any student that was feeling this type of way. So when I became a TL, I think this period was one of the periods where I grew the most in my confidence in myself, in my knowledge about other people, in my approach on leadership. The way that I went throughout this experience was more so of me taking in all the moments and me giving back to the new students. So I had a very, very diverse group. I had people from all over the country, and everyone felt like they could be a part of this family that me and my buddy created. My buddy in the bottom pick to the right, that's my buddy right there. But basically, I tried to create a group where everyone felt included, everyone felt valued, and it really, really paid off because everyone was so vulnerable with each other. We learned so much about each other. They grew through this experience and they felt like Purdue was their new home. So I think in the process of being a team leader, it's a lot about you growing into who you are and you learning about who you are. Additionally, helping these new students out and helping them grow and have that confidence going into the new school year. Because for new students, it's really, really daunting coming from a small school or coming from out of state. You don't really know how you're going to fit in. But with the team leader role, you're the first friendly face, like the slide said. You're the one that's going to show them the ropes of Purdue. You're the ones that's going to be some of their best friends going into their freshman year. So all of these pictures right here, I think are some of the memories that I will never forget in my head. The top picture to the left, I remember we took this picture and we were all just like flexing, doing like a Usain Bolt type of pose. It was just a really, really fun experience because this was the last day of BGR. And this was the day that all of my new students really, really, I guess, branched out and found their friends, found their groups, found their interests and everything like that. To the pic to the right, that was when we did our traditions walk. So basically as a team leader, you take them all throughout campus and show them all the different traditions, take them to Ross 8, take them to the Neil Armstrong statue, make them jump the tracks over by Walk. So there's so many different things that you can show these new students, and their eyes just widen every single time that you do it, because they're like, whoa, like there's something new that I can learn from this campus. So as a team leader, I feel that you should really, really take this opportunity, not just to grow by yourself, but also to have some of your best friends to this day. As a team leader, some of these people on this slide are still my best friends to this day, and it's a really, really great experience.
All right, and now we're going to hear from Meena. She's going to do a quick little intro about herself, and yeah, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Meena Mathur. I am a junior in industrial engineering. I'm from New York. More specifically, I'm from Long Island. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am so excited to be talking to you all today about the team leader position. So I was a team leader in 2019. Wow, feels like so long ago. I actually came to Purdue and I did not love it when I got here. Like through my new student experience, it wasn't the place for me. I really didn't think that this was my forever home. And being a team leader was honestly the experience that made me change my mind about that. I decided to be a TL, to give it a shot, to push myself to make friends, push myself outside my comfort zone, and stop being upset about being at Purdue, I guess is the best way to put it. I got the position. I was really nervous. Everyone had a lot of energy when I went into it, and I was taken aback. And everyone was just as excited as I was. I went through all the trainings and I loved it. The week of the trainings, my supervisors were probably the most amazing and supportive people I could have ever asked for. They really made my whole experience worth it, and they made me feel a lot more comfortable at Purdue. I also made some of my best friends to this day. In the picture on the bottom right is me holding my super Josh. And Catherine Harris is a girl in that photo who's to this day one of my best friends in the entire world, and I never would have met her throughout this experience. But during the week of, I met so many people who were outside my TL group. I moved in Purdue Village, which is quite far away, I won't lie. But that was a really fun and bonding experience. We would dance on tables. Like BGR was the perfect excuse to honestly just have the most fun of your entire life, and no one can judge you for doing that. We'd be dancing, screaming, jumping around, getting really excited, meeting all the new students, all the parents, making them feel so welcome that Purdue is going to be your home. And that's really one of the main reasons I wanted to become a TL, was to pass my experience on to somebody else, because for a lot of people, Purdue may have not been their dream school. It may have not been their top choice. And I wanted to make people feel that it's okay that it wasn't. It's okay if you feel a little scared or a little uncomfortable in this situation. And I did that exactly with my new students. I told them, I was very honest with them that college is not always going to be sunshines and rainbows. And I really wanted to make that very clear. I also was paired with 2 TLIs, which was a really interesting experience and something that I'm very grateful for. It really opened up my eyes to a whole experience I was not getting and a whole lot of information I was not learning. I got to interact with so many of the international students. Some of them I still talk to. Some of them will come to me for advice about things. So it's really amazing to be a part of that experience and be a part of that growth for them and make them feel welcomed on this campus. Being a team leader is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is not like being any other orientation leader. Our school has the best program and is one of the biggest programs in the country, and to be a part of that is such an accomplishment. So if you get the opportunity to do this, which I highly recommend that you all do, take a chance on it. You're going to learn so much, and you may not even realize what you're going to learn from it. In the picture on the top left, you can see I had never met those people until 2 days before that photo. And now I see them all around campus and I say hi to all of them all the time. The bottom left photo is me with some of my new students, the international students as well as the domestic students. And then the photo on the top right is me with my whole TL group. We really made a lot of memories, and I love them all to this day very much. So take a chance, become a team leader, take this amazing opportunity, challenge yourself, grow. Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. And there you have it. So apply today. We really want you to apply. The team leader position, the experience is something you will not regret. So you heard our experiences, and now it's up to you.
you can follow us on All Aboard Purdue, with that sign, you know what I'm saying, for updates on BGR, what we're doing with Boiler Gold Rush. We've got an Instagram, a Twitter, a Facebook, a TikTok. If it exists, we probably have it. So follow us, please. And thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and we look forward to reviewing your application.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.